All right, well, we are live. I'm
Friends,
going to try to fix this crazy screen. We'll see if it will
welcome to
fix.
our Thursdays with Friends evening edition.
Yes.
Shauna's trying to get everything straightened out on her end,
Don't know if it'll happen, but hey, we'll try.
but we're live. We made it.
We go. Well, yes, we made it. Woohoo. Oh, here we go.
Woohoo! I know, right?
Figured it out. Okay, there we go. Yay, I like that. A little bigger view. Okay.
Awesome. Now, if I could just pull up comments on Facebook, we'd have it made.
I don't know if I have comments or not. So when you're getting here, say hello. Let us know that you're here. All the things. Okay.
I'm having technical problems with comments, so
Oh,
we'll just
gosh.
talk about what we're doing tonight.
Yes, that's right. Well, since we're still in our ephemera edition for our preparation for Dephemerember, we thought we would work on some fun index cards tonight. So nothing fancy, just index cards, recipe cards, whatever you have that's of this shape. If you don't have these, heck, cut some cardstock into a rectangle, and there you go. That's all we're working with tonight. Hi, Janet. I can see some comments. Okay. And somebody else said hi, but I can't see. Oh, it's tomorrow. Hello, tomorrow.
Hi, friends. For whatever reason, I'm not getting comments on your page today.
Oh gosh, great.
So I
I,
have no comments. So,
well, I've heard Facebook has been having some issues, so it's not just us. I don't think. Um, yeah.
yeah, well, it's not even showing that you're live. So,
Oh, good. Well, it does say live here.
yep.
Um,
So we are live.
I hope I didn't stream to YouTube. Did I stream to YouTube?
I couldn't tell you.
We'll see, because it shows my little logo with the YouTube logo at the bottom of the comments. So I'm wondering if it streamed there for some reason
Ho,
instead of to
ho.
Facebook.
That might be why I can't find us.
Maybe.
So
I
hold
bet you
on.
it's going to YouTube. Oh my goodness. Well,
Well, I guess we're on YouTube.
yep. Yep. Chris said she's on YouTube. I think it did. I think it went to YouTube. I told you StreamYard has it up for me. I did finally get my money back from them though. My goodness.
Well, that's good. But
Yeah.
I don't have you. I don't have comments on that device on my device next to me
Ugh.
and of
Well,
course their tablets downstairs.
I hope someone can head on over to Facebook and just let everybody know that we are on YouTube.
Yes.
I'll post it on our Facebook later. For
I
the
will.
replay.
I will troubleshoot that on my Facebook page anyway.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. What a day. How's
Yes, that's
everybody
right.
doing?
Yes, relieved to just finally be here and be able to craft.
Right? Oh, it
Yes.
has been a week.
Well, today was sort of a good day for me. I got to graduate from wound care. So that was
Awesome.
really exciting. Yeah, I still have to be seen in podiatry probably once a month-ish now for a little while, just to make sure everything is really on the right track as we think it is. But yeah, so exciting. I don't have to go to wound care every couple of weeks now, or every week, or every couple of weeks. Well, it was crazy there for a while.
Yeah, that would be. Well, and with this new grandma duties, it's taken quite a bit of energy.
Yes, yes. 6-year-olds have tons of energy.
Oh, and does he ever talk?
Oh, you were worried he was shy, so
He normally is a quiet kid, but he's really warming up to grandma.
Well, that's fun.
So,
It makes your couple of hours seem a little long, maybe.
oh yeah. So I'm going to go grab my tablet real quick.
Okay, I'll be here on
So
YouTube,
it will
apparently.
take me at least a minute to go grab that device.
All right, well, let's get into playing with some of these index cards. I have been kind of just collecting all the random things. If you missed what we are doing on Facebook Lives, we have made some sort of folio to put some fun, just kind of neutral things in here. I have some little tabs. I've got some tiny little tags, some other tags that we did last week. I've got some flowers. So these will all just be things that we want to use in our upcoming Dephemerember journals. And we just thought we'd get a little jump start on it because that time of the year can typically start to get a little crazy and busy. And so today we're going to work on some index cards. I'm going to set this to the side so I have a little space. And I just found this cute little scrap of lace that I thought would be great to put on an index card. And I've got a couple of stamps here that I wanted to play with. Hopefully I know where this one is. And some tabs, and we're just going to give this some ink and see what we can do. I've got a bag of just random little leftover die cuts, and I don't know. So we'll just dig in and see what we can find.
And I'm back.
Yay, you're back. Okay, and I've got this fun little paper scrap that I thought would be great to put. How about this for that piece of lace, too? Can go just right on the side here. Now, what do you use these for in your journals? Well, you can use them for anything. You can put a photo on them. You can glue them down. You can turn them into a pocket. You can make them a journaling card. Just about anything that you want to use them for. It looks like I've only got one with the lines, and my other ones are little squares like graph paper. You can coffee dye these, tea dye these, treat them however you would any other piece of paper.
And I think I'm going to stamp on some and maybe coffee dye some.
Hey.
And I have comments for us.
Yay. And we are on YouTube, right?
Yes, we are on
Okay.
YouTube.
All right. Well, that wasn't the intent, but hey, we don't mind being on YouTube.
Right? And I
Oh.
did make a post on my page, but Cheryl said she could post it. So if Cheryl can just post it in your comments, and hopefully our friends will find us.
People will hopefully find us and come on over. I was live on YouTube yesterday, so who knows? Maybe people that were there yesterday will be able to find us today too.
Right?
Ooh, I just found this cute little clock, Brad, laying on my desk. I think it needs to get in there today too. So
hi, Janet and Cheryl and our friend Chris.
Yes. Hello, ladies. Thanks so much for joining us. All right. Of course, I need some frayed burlap in the house.
Of course.
Of course.
I'm going to use some vintage photo archival ink.
All right.
Because I went to find my index cards, and I could not find the ones that I coffee dyed a couple years ago.
Oh no! Well, that's the thing. I have this whole little like it's like a little rack unit that kind of holds things, and I have most of my unicards, my index cards. Oh my goodness, the words today are hard, and they all just live there normally. And when I grabbed the stack, I got these ones with the little graph paper. So whatever, anything goes. And I think that's what's so cool about junk journaling is anything goes. I mean, you can use what you have.
Exactly. Hi, Diana.
Okay, here we go. Frayed burlap in the house.
So I no longer have to take care of the 4-year-old.
Well, that's a little switch.
My last daycare drop off with him was Tuesday.
I think it's kind of cool. You get to spend a little bit of individual time with them. So
right?
Yeah.
And I get to spend probably an hour, 2 at the most with the 6-year-old now. But I only have to drive like half a mile to pick him up from the bus stop.
Oh, well,
so that's
good.
A
little
blessing. And then I get to see some of the other grands when Mama picks him up.
Well, that's fun too.
So,
did you start with snack time?
Yes, we have snack time.
Awesome.
Every day. Hi, Tavs.
Yeah, snack time will help soak up some of that time and maybe slow him down just for a second.
Oh, well, he knows I keep the cookies in the microwave.
Oh, nice.
Because my aunts just won't leave me alone.
Oh, we're having the most difficult time with ants this year, too.
It's been terrible, so we keep the cookies in the microwave.
That's right. We try not to keep anything out either because the ants have literally just tried to overrun the place.
And so the day he goes to the microwave, Grandma, how do you open your door? Where's the button?
Where's the button to open the door?
Yes, normally we are live every Thursday on Facebook. And if it's the Thursday that we're live on my page, Tamara's Designs, we try to stream that on Facebook and YouTube at the same time.
Hello,
So,
Tabby. Welcome. Thanks so much for joining us. Yeah, I always go live on YouTube on Wednesdays. And this live today was supposed to be on Facebook, but sometimes just things happen and we're just going to go with it. So we'll be here and it's available for replay for those of our Facebook friends that have missed it. Sorry about our technical troubles, but it is what it is.
right? I mean, I even had to go to the other part of the house to get a tablet so I could read comments. Oh, it's just crazy. But we're here. We're having fun.
That's right. We always just try to make the best of it and go with the flow. Because I mean, what else do you do?
Well, we could cry, but that's no fun.
That's right.
So we are making index cards for our Summephemera in
Yes.
August. Oh my goodness.
I know. And August is just ticking by. Before you know it, we are going to blink and it's just going to be fall.
Exactly.
Craziness.
So last week the 2 weeks ago we made the folios.
That's right. Yeah. And we did those on Facebook primarily. So if you missed that, it is available for replay, but catch it quick because Facebook has, as most of us know, started deleting those
Yes.
lives. So,
and anything that you have seen on our pages that's older than 30 days, you'll want to watch before September 3rd.
Over on Facebook, yeah. Here,
yes.
YouTube doesn't delete them for now. I don't know if they'll ever change or not, but it's not, just know it's not the creators deleting things.
No, I know that I've gone through and saved some of the bigger projects I've done for our friends.
Yeah, same. And I have gone through and saved most of my Tool Talk Tuesdays that were over on Facebook. And I'm going to try to start uploading them to YouTube. I just haven't decided if I want to edit them so that it doesn't sound like, all the hello, hello, hello when we're live. Or if I just want to just let it be and post it. I don't know.
And Tavs, next week we will be on Tamara's Designs, both on YouTube and Facebook. I guess we're pretty bad about posting our lives on our YouTube channels, huh?
Well, I'm not on Wednesdays. On Wednesdays, I'm with a different group of ladies, and we are called the Artistry Collective, and we're live every Wednesday, which is so much fun. And Tamara and I are live every Thursday, but we are typically on Facebook, at least for my page. Tamara double streams because she's good to go.
I'm the technical wizard that had to go get the tablet.
Nah. I don't think I'm a technical anything kind of wizard anymore with these eyes.
Well, that's why I haven't started uploading my videos from Facebook yet because, yeah.
It's a lot, and the eye strain is just terrible. For those of you that are new to us, from Frapps and Scraps, I'm actually a legally blind crafter, so my eyesight is something yet to be desired, but I don't let it stop me. I just still craft what I can and deal with everything as it comes and try to get by.
And I'm Tamara, and I just recently had 2 eye strokes.
Ugh.
And I'm still have one eye healing. And it's just, yeah, so I do what I can.
And we hang out together because we can relate and we're friends. We met online and it's been fun.
And we have a blast creating together. And I know I am looking forward to Dephemerember so much.
Yes, that will be great. So thank you so much for following our pages. And
yes, thank you.
It's always fun to welcome new friends.
So it's kind of been, I used to go live on Facebook a lot more, but right now I'm trying to figure out life.
I was gonna say we just do what we can handle, and but hey, I did have a huge milestone here on YouTube the other day. I hit 500 videos uploaded. So
Awesome.
if you're looking for anything paper crafty, I probably have it here on the channel. All kinds of information about tools and products and hauls and cats and coffee and all kinds of fun things. So I'm so glad that you're here and can join us. Okay.
And how is our friend down under?
Yes, Tamara, what's it like and what is she in? She's in winter still, I think.
Yes.
I always get so confused. She's probably going, geez, Shauna, don't you remember? I just told you this the other day.
Well, it gets complicated.
Ooh, there we go. Look at that. Just with some scraps and some ink. I love that. Let's do it. Let's glue it.
Glue her down.
That's right. Glue it down.
Oh, and if you happen to hear somebody being unhappy,
Oh no. Is it Cosmo?
yeah, I kept the door shut because I was hoping to play with some coffee.
Oh, you locked him out. Poor buddy.
Yes, I did. I know.
Oscar gets so sad when he gets locked out of our bedroom. He's just not a very good sleeper at night, so he doesn't get to sleep in there. If he would just, lay there and be a fun little at the foot cat, it would be great. But he doesn't do that, so he gets locked out. Well, I think in the interest of keeping things neutral and kind of plain, I think this is all I'm going to do to this one. I sprayed it with some ink. I inked around the edges. I added some fun little stamping in there. You can kind of see the alphabet. Then I added a scrap, a tab, and a brad. It sounds like a lot, but really it just happened in minutes. And then this one, I just did some inking around the back and it's ready to go. So this will be a great journaling card. We could still add some journaling here, any of those things. And I'm going to put this right into my little folio that we created because there's plenty of pockets. And then when it comes time for Dephemerember, we'll be able to pull some of these things and have them ready to maybe embellish a little bit more and ready to use.
And Chris says another week of winter in Australia.
Ah, okay.
And
well, we are getting ready to have a hot weekend here where I think we're gonna almost hit 90, which for Western Washington, that's pretty warm.
we are finally going to hit a cool down here in Nebraska. Sunday is like 75.
Well, that'll be nice.
But and Cheryl, yes, I am scared of him spilling the coffee. That coffee cup that was almost a month ago now.
Yes, that was awful.
A huge mess. And even the poor husband who couldn't see the coffee spills well.
Oh boy. And
So,
poor
yeah.
Cosmo, he was like, yep, I did it. That's my mess.
Oh, yeah, he sure did spill that whole cup everywhere.
He just wanted you to smell nice for your live.
Oh, it smelled good.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we all know that I like to watch Louisa.
Yes, of course. Me too.
And she was doing the lazy method of coffee dyeing. And now I can't get my jar open. And now I seriously cannot get the jar open.
Oh, gosh.
Forget Cosmo. I can't even play with it. Oh, man. What if the other jar will open?
I hate when that happens. You're locked out. Okay. So now this one, I think I'm going to use this little scrap here that I had from making the folio. I love that.
Okay. We have the pint jar. No, it's actually a quart jar. It's a good thing he's downstairs. That would have been a mess. Oh, that cat.
Keeps you on your toes.
Yes, Cosmo is a very fluffy fur ball.
He's so cute. Kind of a gray and white.
He's black white with some, not any gray, because then
Oh,
he'd
really?
be.
I thought he was gray.
No, he's black and white.
Huh? Maybe that's just the way I see him. I don't know.
I don't know.
My eyes are weird and wonky, guys.
There was.
Okay, look at that. Just some stamping and then a piece of the scrap from the folio that I use. It's nice and neutral. And we can continue on adding eyelets or, tabs or not. We can just leave it like this. This part of the process is just literally to get something down, get something organized and ready to use. It doesn't mean we have to use it later. It doesn't mean we have to leave it like it is. And it doesn't mean we have to finish it today. It's just kind of getting it started.
Right. And I'm loving how, well, these index cards are not a thicker card, so they curl a bit.
Yeah, these ones are kind of flimsy too. Well, not flimsy, I guess, but thinner than the other one I just had. You can get them in all kinds of varieties. I have these little ones.
Oh, poor kitty. So where do you live, Tavs?
I have these ones that are like a little message card thing. These are vintage, but they're like half. They like cut them in half here. So you have some bigger ones, some smaller ones, some with print. Use whatever. I know there's a bunch of different colors of them you can get that are already colored, like pink or green or blue.
Oh, wow. Shauna,
Yeah.
look at where Tavs is from.
Oh
It's
my gosh, you're from Europe. That's wonderful.
Romania.
Oh, wow. That's great. Welcome in. We're in the United States. I'm on the West Coast, and Tamara's kind of
I'm in the
middle-ish.
center of the,
Yeah.
sort of the center of America.
Yeah, that's so great. We have friends from the Netherlands, friends from Australia, and now friends in Romania. How cool is that?
So then what time is it there in Romania? I'm just curious because if that's the European Standard Time for you then, or
Oh, and we always get curious about time and season,
well, that's
trying to figure out what it is where you are.
well, and we have a friend that sometimes joins us from South Africa.
Oh, yes, that's right. And I have several viewers that are from India as well. The lady who does Paper Romia is in India, and she is fantastic. I love her.
Oh, I haven't seen them for a while.
She sent me a message not that long ago.
So I just have a white tablecloth down to let my pieces dry on. And I did something so cool today, Shauna.
What'd you do?
I had to go to the chiropractor. First time in 6 weeks I've been able to get there.
Oh,
There's a Dollar Tree in this town.
oh, nice. So you went in, didn't you?
I went in because it's one that's a clean store, so I don't have to worry about tripping.
Nice. I was gonna say the ones here have all kinds of trip hazards and things not where they're supposed to be.
It was quite the eye strain, but I got the new tablecloth, this plastic tablecloth today.
Nice. So then it'll just wipe right off. That's great.
Yeah. And it works great to do this method because I don't have to chase the paper around out or the index cards around outside, which right now is a tripping hazard of its own.
Right.
So Louisa's method with the instant coffee and the brush does work.
Well,
You
that's
get
great. I just got those Tim Holtz distress brushes like she has that are flat. So I'm gonna have to try them out.
those collage brushes work really good.
Yes. I love them. And then you get 3 different sizes, which is fantastic.
But I'm not sure where I put mine.
Yeah, that is the problem. You know, my little clipboard die. I was super excited to die cut today. Mr. Frapps helped me get everything all set up and ready to go. I couldn't find where I put the die because it came in March, and my life was hectic in March.
And it is 3:24 in the morning in Romania.
Oh, wow.
I would have to do the math to know what it is in the Netherlands. And I don't have a clue what time it is in Australia because we're on at a different time than normal.
Yes, yes. It's always fun to see who's still up from like late night, who's woken up really super early. And here, where I'm at, we haven't even eaten dinner yet because it's what is it? Just 5:30 ish.
Yeah.
I really
So,
like this. This is just a little scrap of what was left from making the folio. Put on there for a little color. I think I'm gonna put some eyelets here just because I can. But I'm gonna do. I think I've got enough to do two more.
I'm thinking that some of these index cards are going to have to be backed because they are not thick.
Yeah, but it could also be nice to keep them a little thinner so that they don't take up as much room in the pockets as long as they don't get ruined.
True. But these are really thin paper.
Yeah, these ones are pretty thin too. That first one that I had was nice and thick, like just a recipe card. Um, so if you're looking for these, you can find them in Dollar Tree. You can find them at the office supply stores. You can find them online. They're either called index cards, recipe cards. It's all the same thing, really. But the we're finding out the thickness of the paper might be different.
Yeah, because I have some vintage ones from when I was in home ec.
Oh, nice.
You know, like seventh grade, some 1980 something or other time frame.
Ugh,
And those are nice and vintage looking.
and
And they are
probably pretty
super
thick, right?
thick.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say they kind of made things, and I don't want to say better quality, but definitely a little more built to last.
Right?
I think now we kind of live in such a disposable world. Like everything is like, oh, you have to get a new one. Oh, you have to get a new one. Ugh.
Cheryl says she thinks it's 10:30, no, 2:30 in the Netherlands. And
Oh, in
Chris
the
says it's
morning, yeah.
10:27 Friday morning for her.
Oh, well, that's great. She's not having to wake up super early or stay up super late to catch us.
So then the question is, how many like the evening edition?
Yeah.
There is just no way with Shauna's wound care appointment today that we could go live before I had to go get the
Well, and then we
grandkid.
have a 2 hour time difference between us too, which makes it tough. So, I mean, it
Yeah.
doesn't sound like much, but sometimes that's just enough to make it almost seem impossible to hang out.
Well, and yes, that is why we call you our tomorrow friend, Chris, because you're always in tomorrow.
Yep, we're here on Thursday. Right here, it's Thursday evening where I am, and I think it's even. I guess you would consider it Thursday night where you are.
Yeah, it's Thursday night, evening.
Yeah,
It's still
whatever you want to call it.
it's some time of the day.
Well, I'm super glad I didn't throw this little scrap away because look at how interesting this looks. I love these. Just some fun little cards, and this was just a big long scrap. I must have torn it off, and I think it's looking great. And I think what's also cool. Whoops.
I didn't stamp enough index cards. I have to
Well,
stamp more.
I was just gonna say, I think what's cool about working with index cards is you can have a whole stack of them and just keep playing until you're done, until you feel like you're done. I mean, you don't have to do them all, but it is kind of cool to just keep going, especially when you're on a roll.
Well, and that's partly why we're doing this is because these projects are great for
Compartmental making, yes.
Thank you.
So today we're just kind of starting the index cards. We're maybe doing some inking, some stamping, some whatever. And then when we want to use them, we don't have to do that first process. So it'll make it seem like, wow, you've really spent some time on that card when next time we go ahead and add some things to it as well. And sometimes for me, like I just kind of collect what's on my desk today. So next time there'll be different things on my desk. So who knows where it's going to wind up.
And this just really is going to be cool to be able to play with these in December. And then we can think about how we wished it was warm again because we're
Yeah, yeah.
freezing.
We should make a little note on one of these index cards. Remember how tired of the heat you were?
Right? Oh,
Oh.
Monday, it felt like 114 here.
Oh gosh, that's horrible. See, in Western Washington, we typically don't get triple digit heat, but we don't it's not very customary for everywhere here to have air conditioning, even the businesses. So, if there's no air conditioning, we just kind of roast.
Yeah, well, we have AC and it was doing everything to keep up.
Yeah, we have a small unit that just kind of it's in the hallway, it just kind of rolls around and it helps keep the bedrooms cooler so we can sleep at night. But
Hi,
usually
Deborah.
the joy of living in Western Washington is that it does cool off at night. So we are very blessed in that regard most of the time.
And yes, we had a technical issue, sweet friend.
Yes, we did. We're supposed to be over on Facebook, but hey, StreamYard hates me. I should write them a note. Thanks a lot.
so
I have enough issues of my own StreamYard.
so I know I did post and maybe Cheryl posted in the Facebook group. I'm not sure where Cheryl posted, but because I haven't been back to the Facebook to see anything.
Yes, we have a Facebook group called Thursdays with Friends and Junk Journaling. It is free to join. So if you enjoy hanging out with us on Thursdays and seeing what kind of shenanigans we are up to, definitely check out our group. It's, like I said, free to join. And we have a lot of fun over there. We usually post our makes.
I didn't post last week's makes because they never got finished.
I was
And
going
I
to say,
think
I don't know if I posted my makes either. I think I did because I finally had a folio to post a picture of.
well, mine were I just got the gesso on the cards for tags. And I kind of decided to wait on making the tag shapes until December.
Yes. Well, because you don't know what shape or what, what's going to go
Yeah.
with what we're working with then. So that's why we're trying to keep things pretty neutral.
And so,
However, I can't keep journaling cards without some kind of fun metal in them. So the first card I did a Brad, and I already put that one in my folio, which is not smart because I'm going to take it back out to take pictures. But that's okay. Now I'm going to put some fun little eyelets in here. And I have no idea what color of metal I'll be playing with then. So maybe I don't want to do white because white I don't feel like goes with my off-white pattern. But I'm just going to go with these. Maybe I'll do a couple different ones.
well, and I'm going to go to doing a 5x, I think they say 8. Some 5x8 index cards. I'm going big or going home here.
Hey, that's right. I don't think mine are that big. I think mine. Let's do a measurement here, just in case if those that are the measuring kind. We will see. What do I got? 5 by 3. 3 by 5.
You don't measure.
I don't usually. I can. I just don't like to, especially with this terrible vision. I can't even tell if I'm on YouTube or Facebook. Let alone try to find the 5/8 or whatever.
Oh, so my grandson, I had a sweet comment from him.
No.
He goes, Grandma, I love you.
Oh, that's nice.
And then about 5 minutes later,
Uh-oh.
he goes, my other grandma keeps her house cleaner than you and Mom.
Oh, okay. Well, that other grandma probably doesn't have any kids at home.
The other grandma lives with their dad.
Ah,
And that's it. No pets, no kids.
yes.
And I'm like, well, good for her.
Okay. That's okay. Everybody has their own sense of clean.
And he's just so calmly, just like, yeah. But if you look
Yeah.
in her basement, it's a mess.
Oh, see? Well, there we go. She does have an area of mess.
It was
Oh,
just, oh,
kids tell all.
he keeps me guessing too, though.
My poor daughter, Bella, is 3 now, and they needed to, get get washed up and ready to go somewhere quickly. So Mariah said, well, she can just get in the shower with me real quick and, we'll get washed and get going. And Bella saw her without any clothes on and said, that is disgusting. So I don't know what part of it she thought was disgusting, but Mariah was like, geez.
Right? Well,
Kids are great.
I
Oh,
hadn't
look at
seen,
that. I love that.
cool.
Yeah.
When I hadn't seen the 4-year-old since Tuesday, and he goes, Grandma? I'm like, yes.
Oh, so funny.
Oh.
This.
But to have my mornings free from daycare drop off and school drop off will be nice.
Well, especially for your eyes.
Yeah, well, I
The
had to run.
driving and the strain and the stress and
Well, and with the little kids, with
yeah.
my concern, not seeing them before something were to happen.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Hi, Cindy. Welcome in. Hey, and Deborah Rich is here. Deborah Rich was probably the one going, where are you? You were supposed to
Yes,
be on
that's who it was.
Facebook.
I can't find my friends.
She's probably like, what the heck are you doing? And friends, while you're here, if you wouldn't mind tapping your screen, there's some 3 little dots usually in the top right if you're on your phone. And hit that thumbs up button for me. It would really help me out here on YouTube.
Yes. Our friend Shauna is, I don't know how far you are from your next milestone here.
I am just a little more than 500 away from 7K.
That is so cool.
So I have been working at it for so long and so hard. But like I said, I think I have 503 or 4 videos now. So just a little over 500 videos.
Yeah, that's just huge.
Yeah, it's been great. I really love YouTube. So. Okay, so look at this. So just the same materials, some scraps, some index cards, and some ink and some eyelets. And this one I put 2 at the bottom here because why not? Later, I might decide that this is the top of it. Who knows? And I can, put some charms in there. I could put some ribbon in there. Some. I don't know what I'll do. But this one I put it down the side here. Who knows? Later, it might wind up being the top or maybe even the bottom. But super fun.
And I'm just over here stamping and painting coffee.
Yeah, cool. And see, then when she gets ready to need these, she won't have to do this part of the process to keep playing with these cards.
Oh, and I'm just looking forward to December and
I don't know
maybe
if I'm ready for
September.
December yet. I think I'm already tired for December because this Christmas we will have a 1-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 3-year-old all at my mother-in-law's.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot, I think. A little overwhelming. It'll be
Could
fun.
be.
Don't get me wrong. I love all the grands. It'll be so much fun, but I think it's going to take all of us.
They say it takes a village.
Yeah. And it's just because they have way more energy than we do.
And Cheryl can attest to this. Taking care of grandkids on a kind of a more permanent time aspect is exhausting.
What did Tabby just say? I saw something. She said,
I'm happy
people
when I get
who
over
have less
to.
followers who do the same type of shorts get over 1K views on all shorts. Yeah, there's a lot of planning and things that people can do with their shorts as far as like a strategy. I really don't have that. I post when I can and just kind of hope for the best. I've had some videos that have hit over 3 or 4K views. Honestly, I just think it's random. It's whatever the algorithm wants to do for you. I try my best. I try to make interesting content and just kind of let you guys see exactly what I'm doing and what I'm working on. And I try not to worry about the algorithm so much anymore. I really did for the first couple of years. I was like watching my numbers like a hawk every day. And that's exhausting, friends. And I've had quite a year. So I'm just doing what is fun now, what I'm able to do. And I'm so grateful to just still be here and be able to craft with everyone. So.
I actually have a YouTube video that has to be posted next Thursday morning.
What's that for?
Sunflower Indoors.
Well, like a collab?
Yeah, it's a collab.
Fun. I love
Yeah,
Mandy. Mandy from Sunflowers and Doors. She's great.
I hadn't heard back, so I was like, I'm wondering if, and then somebody had tagged me. I'm like, oh, I guess I am doing this. I probably should figure out what I'm doing.
I sometimes get messages on Instagram and I'm not on there as much. And it's harder for me to see where the messages are over there. And then I was like, oh no, there was a collab I was supposed to be in. Eek.
I saw it in plenty of time, but I was like, oh
That's
boy.
good. So I'm loving this, just using 2 or 3 eyelets here in different placements. Same type of make, but just adding, changing up the details just a little bit. This one only has 2 eyelets. This one has 3. And I thought these were at the top. I thought I was doing it like this, but then when I realized my stamping is, I think, upside down if I do it this way, it still looks great going this way as well. So I think these will be really versatile and fun to use later.
And tabs, it is exhausting. And my best advice is do what you have fun doing, and your community will find you.
She said she does her spreads for fun and posts them. Whatever happens, happens. That's right. Yeah, just if you enjoy doing it, that will come across in your videos and your content. And I think that's what it's all about for me. Um, yeah. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. I love hitting those milestones, and I do kind of get excited for them. Like I couldn't believe I got 500 videos so far. That just seems like it was so far out of reach when I first started. Um, but yeah, I don't live for the analytics anymore. I do try to learn as much as I can. I try to collaborate with friends and just do the fun parts, because that's what it's about for me.
And, occasionally you'll do, oh, wait. Thursdays with Friends has been a thing for over a year now.
I know, that's so great. We hit over a year.
I can't believe that we're still, with everything that we've gone through over the last year, that we're still going and we haven't missed a Thursday one way or the other.
That's right. Even through my hospitalizations in January and everything, wound care and wound vac and no heel on my foot and eye injections and eye strokes and MRIs and oh my
Oh
word.
my, yeah. You name it. I think we've been through it in the last
I
year.
think so. Yeah, we
Oh, and grandma duties and
yes.
snow taxi service.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's been a year so far. Um, I was kind of joking one year when I was like, what will we say for 25? Like staying alive in 25, but I think that's a pretty good slogan.
Well, I know that I never dreamed what my year would look like.
My word for the year was simplify, because I just wanted to make things easier for myself, like, clean up some things, make things easier, get rid of some things, simplify my life a little bit, and it has not been simple.
I think you went the
Oh,
wrong way about finding simple.
I know, right? Now just the simple things seem difficult, like trying to find a pair of shoes that works. Oh,
Well, and my word was joy.
well, we're trying to find the joy. We're still doing some things that find the joy.
I can do I got the dishes done the first time.
Hey, that's great.
I didn't reject my own dishes again.
So Tavi said, yeah, I know what you mean. I am happy when I get the numbers, but one comment saying that they like my video is worth so much more. Oh, that's right. Brace yourself too, though, if you're a new content creator. Sometimes people type in some things that just really are not nice. I have had that here on YouTube more than over on Facebook. But for every one nasty gram, there is at least 5 or 6 times the good. So just, remember why you do it. Remember what makes you happy. And sometimes people are just miserable and have nothing nice to say.
And there are those out there.
Yeah.
I still follow a quilter, and he the other day said, poof, be gone. I'm
Yeah.
like, why? And so I went back to see what he's talking about. And somebody was really rude.
Yeah, I think people feel like it's okay to be rude when they're online. You know, they say things that they wouldn't say to someone's face.
And
And I
he
think they
just was
forget there's
simply
people
letting
there.
the quilting community know that one of our own was struggling and how they could support her. And with what she's going through, oh boy.
Oh, somebody took offense to that?
Yeah. It was a
Well,
GoFundMe.
oh, I see. Well,
And
just because it's out there doesn't mean you have to participate if you're
right?
going
And
through
that's
or
what he
watching
said.
or
His
whatever.
response was, I just wanted everybody to know that she's going through some things. And this was the easiest way to post that for my
Yeah,
quilting friends.
I remember a group that I was in. Somebody posted a GoFundMe and it said like, "Let's help our friend keep the lights on for Christmas." Well, he meant like the power, keep the power on. But somebody thought he meant keep the Christmas lights on, and they were like, "Oh, there's so many more important things than Christmas lights at Christmas." And I was like, "Okay, nobody said you had to participate. Nobody said like this was a must or a requirement, or if you don't like it, just scroll on by. It's okay."
Well, and I just love the way he said, poof, be gone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it's hard online because you can't hear the context, and it really does make a difference.
Yeah. Well, and I remember taking a class with him and he will speak his mind, but he's not one to just speak his mind without stopping and thinking first.
Right.
But it was just kind of, what is he going poof for?
So I have a whole bunch of these junk mail envelopes, and I just cut one in half. And look how perfect this is going to be, a little pocket for my index card. So it still applies to the index card. And I think it'll just be a little perfect little pocket, just like that. So we're going to cover this up and add a little ink, and it'll just be an index card with a pocket.
Cool. And I've stamped a couple more index cards and now I'm coffee dyeing them.
Wonderful. I love coffee dyed index cards. I especially like them when they wrinkle all up. I know some people really don't like that and they iron them out, but I think it's kind of fun.
Well, and when I do them outside, they kind of blow around and get wrinkled. And I don't use instant coffee like I am right now. So they have a different coloring.
Uh,
But
I usually use leftover coffee with a little bit of instant coffee mixed in. I know we talked about this. Leftover coffee? What?
right? That was last week when I was using coffee in my gesso.
Yes. And my friend Leah from Make All the Things with Me, she makes coffee podge. So when her Mod Podge jar gets down to like this much, she just adds coffee to it and some extra school glue. And then
And
she definitely
um,
uses some vintage looks with that. It's so cool.
I'm not sure how to say your first name.
Oh, that's
Um,
Regina.
what?
That's Regina.
Regina. Okay.
Yes. I believe that's how you say it. That's how I've been saying it. So hopefully it's right. She joins us a lot of times on Wednesdays. So hi,
Yeah,
Regina.
I recognize the name, but I've never heard it said. So,
It's sometimes really hard. I always try my best to get people's names right, but I remember when we first met, I was like, okay, Tamara, are you like Camera or are you like Tamara? It took me a long time to get it right.
and some people just have shortened it to Tam.
Yep, and she usually doesn't take offense to that either, so that's great. My name is typically never pronounced correctly either because it's Shauna, but it's spelled Shonna. So I usually get Shona or some version of that.
And I know our time's not up yet, but I'm going to count to see how many I have actually done.
These are so great. They go so fast if you're just doing, just these quick little short pieces. So if you're somebody who doesn't have a lot of time to craft, this is definitely a way you can just get something done a little bit at a time. Come on, glue.
I have about 16.
Wow.
And I had to stamp them first. If I was just coffee dyeing them, it would have been fast. I would have gotten more done.
Well,
Now
I
they're not.
haven't been coffee dyeing mine. I've been inking and stamping and covering with a little bit of paper and adding eyelets. And I think I got 5 done, 4 or 5 done. And now I'm
Well,
making a little pocket.
we said neutral, and white is just too white.
Nah,
I just,
white is too white.
yes.
I'm adding frayed burlap to mine so that I don't have to have just white.
Oh, wow. I don't know if you guys can see, but look what it's done on the back side of the index card from the stamping.
Oh, that's nice. Look at that. You got like a
That is interesting.
fun little blur.
Huh. I wonder how or why, because I did use the archival ink on everything.
Maybe the archival ink just kind of soaked into the paper, like the fibers of the paper.
That's possible because these are so thin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's cool though, personally.
I love it. I almost don't
Yeah.
want to cover it up.
I was gonna say I would be happy with that.
Even though it's still white, I might just leave it because that's really cool.
Well, and you can always add some distress ink around the edges later and take out some of the white.
That will definitely make some interesting index cards for our journals.
Yeah, for sure. I love these digitals from Louisa. So for this project, I have been using all of the freebies that are from Louisa Heinzel. So if you go to her website or her blog posts or wherever you can find Louisa, she has some freebies, a freebie file. And I just went through and picked the ones that I thought were neutral. And like this one is, look at that, good crackling. You don't even have to try to get a crackle. She's already done it for you. It prints out beautifully. It's nice and neutral. And I think it'll be fun to play with.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see what Louisa and Barbara do this year.
I think the hardest part for us, since we're trying to get a jump start, is going to be finding everything when we're ready to use it later.
That's why we made the folios.
Right, but this folio could slip away in this craft room. This craft room is in a complete state of chaos.
Okay, I will give you that. I know what you're talking about. But
yours looks nice and clean, lady. Yeah, you have your color wall like Louisa and everything. I saw that picture. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so beautiful.
I love it.
I'll get there.
Even though I can't really see the top colors, I've been so tempted to label it, but that would be like labeling a man's toolbox.
Well, I mean, you still could. You could get away with it.
You think?
Yeah.
Because
especially if it makes it easier to use and find. If it makes it more functional, I say why not?
Because that was the one thing I loved, was being able to sit here, craft, and look up and see where which color I needed. And yeah, now it's difficult.
Oh, I'm loving this. This one is archival ink, and it is graphite. Just adding some really fun colors around the edges there. Getting rid of that white that we were just talking about.
Yeah, I do not mind white, but I'm thinking I'm kind of digging this grungy coffee look.
Yeah.
And now I'm just painting the backside with coffee.
Fun. Especially if you're in one of those days where you just don't feel real creative, you can definitely do something like what you're doing and keep it pretty just fun and easy and methodical. You could even maybe watch a show or something while you're doing it.
If I was to watching a show, I would end up with a critter snuggled up in my lap.
Yes. I was trying to die cut earlier today, and Remy just was not having it. She was like, you got to come out of there, because it's in an area where she can't go because it's like the cat zone.
Yeah.
And she does not do good things in a cat zone, so she gets locked out. So I was in there, and she was mad. She was on the other side of the wall because there's a gate, and she's on the other side looking at me like, you got to come out of there.
No, I don't.
I know. I was like, I'm kind of enjoying it in here. Okay, so here's my fun little pocket, and I love that this is from a junk mail envelope. Look at that pattern on the inside. So
Oh,
great.
cool.
Yeah, and then one of my little cards will just fit right in here, or all of them actually. I could put them all in there if I wanted to, but I love how it looks over here. And later, who knows? Maybe I'll put some ribbon or some eyelash trim, or I don't know what. Maybe I'll put a focal point here. Maybe I'll just leave it. I don't know.
I know I have a lot of wet paper.
Uh, See, that's part of my problem too. If I were to do that in here, I don't have a lot of room to set things to dry.
Well, and I'm only working really kind of in the space under the camera and have a little spot around me. So
Yeah, I did 5 cards in a little pocket. I love that.
I'm trying to maneuver and still stay on camera.
I think I might go ahead and do another pocket. I like them. And I got this I don't know if they had like a freak computer incident or whatever, but look at all these. They came from the same company.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I think there's like 17 or 18 of them. The letters all from the same place. It was a bill, but it was a different portion of the bill. So I don't know if the computer freaked out or whatever, but I was like, okay, well, I'll be using those as just whatever. And the stupid thing was I had signed up for paperless billing, so I wasn't really supposed to get any of it anyways.
Oh, wow.
What a waste of company resources.
Right? I asked when I had a emergency room visit, they did the EKG.
Uh-huh.
I asked for the paper because there was a bad leads, so she pulled it off and was just going to throw it, shred it. I'm like, I'll take that. And she looks at me like I lost my mind.
Yep. Some kind of fun. That's actually true ephemera because it's like a temporary piece of paper or whatever to get you through a situation. So like a ticket, a stub, an EKG paper. Why not?
Right? I think it got shredded because I did not get it before I left.
Oh,
But that's what it is, you know.
it was the thought. You tried.
So the MRI showed there's nothing wrong with my brain.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's why I said mine was unremarkable, and I'll take it.
But I have to wait till November, like the day before Thanksgiving, to see the neurologist.
Oh gosh, it's so long for appointments these days. Yeah, I've been
And
trying to just
Tavs
get
says
involved
she
for a long
loves
time.
that pocket.
Oh, thank you.
And she asked her boyfriend to not throw away the bag from the potato chips. Her best friend, boyfriend, I'm not sure.
Oh, from the potato chips. That's funny.
Yeah.
My favorite food item to craft with is the noodle boxes. Usually they're so cool.
Well, and um, I'm thinking that during this time of still recovering, I think I'm going to go back to the basics on my page.
That'll be fun.
Well, you know, I always said it was an adventure on my page. Well,
Right.
this is a new adventure, so let's go back to the basics, and everybody can be miserable with me. No.
They do say misery loves company. I mean,
Well, they do. But
I thought this.
usually, I mean, I remember when I first started out, I dumped my glue.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Yes. It
You
was a
you can't
mess,
control what happens on a live. It's just real
right?
life. It just is going to be what it's going to be. I was
You can't
watching
even control which platform you're going to go live on.
Nope, that's right. I was supposed to be on Facebook. I thought I was, and StreamYard said, "Guess what? All right, well, we'll just hang out here." And I'll post it later on Facebook so that everybody can join in
Ah,
that would like to.
okay. So I did have it right. It was boyfriend, and the chip bag had a nice vintage lady on it.
Oh, I have also been known to cut up one of the cans, the aluminum cans that a drink came in because it was just so cool and textured. You just have to be really careful, obviously, because it's pretty sharp. But yeah, it made
I
a
am
fun little charm.
I think I've ran out of space to actually dry everything.
Yeah.
Well, they were sort of drying, and then I went and flipped them over and did the other side. So it's kind of like Nuvo. I coffee dyed myself out of my
Yep.
space.
Out of your space. Well, it is actually 6 o'clock, so that was about perfect timing. I think on
Or
this one, just real quick, I'm going to cut the edge here. If I can find my scissors, everything keeps falling out. Everything's overflowing and over just falling. I'm going to cut this just like this and just like this on the other, same on the other side. And I'm going to fold it down so I can embrace that wonderful pattern that's on the inside, on the outside, where my paper was just a little bit short. So
hi,
just like
Leah.
this. Ah, look how fun that is. I'm not enjoying this piece is like a little extra white part, so I'm just going to cut that off and make it blend in.
I think I have some nice pieces to put in the folio.
Well, that's great.
Okay, so everybody's seeing right now is the back sides, but here I'll turn a few back over. Oh,
So
that
if
one's
you missed our introduction, we are trying to fill our little folios this summer for little like neutral little ephemera pieces that we can use in our Dephemerember journals come December when life is usually a little more crazy. And I think we're doing pretty good so far. Last week we made tags out of packaging.
this week we did index cards.
Yeah, and the first week we just I think we made the folio.
Yes, we did make our folios, which mine has a little bit of color in it.
Mine does have a little bit of color too, and mine has some issues I gotta fix. My belly band broke, so I
Oh
gotta.
no.
Yeah, I knew it was going to because I put it through a texture fade, so it was seriously
Ah,
embossed, and it just
and
wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. But look at that! I love that. So that looks almost like I have a trim on here, and really it's just the inside design of this junk mail envelope.
and you need to see what Leah did.
Oh,
If you
somebody gave me stars.
is it
Is that what happened? It says start. Oh,
yeah,
that's Leah
she
from Make All the Things with Me. She always treats me with some kind of fun goodies. Thank you so much, Leah. Hello. We were accidentally here on YouTube tonight because StreamYard and I just don't play well together. But hey, who knows? Maybe it was meant to be. Oh, look at that with my index card in there. I just
well
love
look,
it.
we met a new friend from Romania,
That's right. So it was just meant to be.
right?
And we weren't
And
sure that Facebook, it was going to be the best time for everyone anyway. So who knows? Maybe we just spread it out and look at this. I love this. Just some cute little pockets. And this one I didn't ink around the edges yet, but I could. But I do love how I just folded that little trim down and just kind of embraced the inside design of that junk mail envelope. Now you
and
could
she's
leave these plain on the back too if you're planning to glue them in. But I didn't know what I was going to do yet, so I just covered them. They can be floating pockets.
there are benefits of YouTube, Leah. There are. But when you're looking for the live on Facebook and you can't find comments, it's quite interesting.
Yeah, yeah, it was an eye issue tonight that this blind lady sent us to the wrong place. So sorry for any confusion, friends, but hey, I'm so glad that you can join us, especially if you're new. Not to say I don't want to welcome back our friends that have been here time and time again. I definitely appreciate you and your viewership and your friendship and all the things. And yeah, it's been another great Thursdays with friends.
Yes,
I've been productive. It sounds like you've been productive as well.
and yeah, I'm just now cleaning my stamps so that way they're not laying around still needing cleaned while waiting for paper to dry.
That's right. So grab yourself some index cards. You never know what fun you'll come up with, even if you're just copy dyeing or just stamping or just
Yeah,
any one thing. It doesn't have to be anything terribly creative. Just using the scraps that are on your desk, challenge yourself, or whatever your challenge might be with whatever you have. Like I said, I was sent a whole army of these wonderful junk mail envelopes. So cut them in half, the side without the window. I just made these fun little pockets. All I did was cover it with paper, cut it in half and cover it with paper. And then I
and
folded this down. Super easy.
then we will be back next Thursday.
Yeah, and we'll be on both Facebook and YouTube.
Yes.
on Tamara's page, though. So
And
Tamara's Designs here on YouTube and Facebook.
and we will let you guys know what time that is once we figure out which way we're juggling life.
Yeah, it's been crazy, but hey, we're still crafting, we're still having fun, and we're still able to laugh at the end of the day, so that's great.
Yes. Oh, Tabs, you're so sweet. Shauna, look.
I can't see it.
Oh, you can't?
No, it's popped up all these things. Um,
Um,
I'll have to go back and read the
okay.
comments. Yeah, I don't delete my comments after live, so they should still be there.
Yeah. Well, they sent 10 to you.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. And YouTube definitely does pass on those little incentives to me as well. I do get them. I'm part of their monetized program. So thank you so much for doing that. I definitely don't expect it. And, I appreciate your viewership. And even if you can't send something like that, a little bonus, just hitting like and thumbs up and starring, saving the video or whatever, just watching the video helps the channel grow. So
So,
I appreciate it all for sure.
well, we will see everybody next week
Yeah.
for Thursdays with Friends. And yes, I will be back next week. I just have to figure out a time.
Yes, for sure. And you guys can continue to watch us fill our fun folios. This is what the cover of mine looks like. And it's been so much fun working on these folios and different fun elements to put in there. And hopefully it really does help us out in December.
Right?
Yeah.
Hopefully we haven't messed up too much being this prepared.
I know, right? Who knows? Maybe we'll have to make a different journal from all of the ephemera that we made for right
Well,
now.
you never know. I mean, we could. So have a
Use up what
blessed
we
evening,
prepared.
friends.
All right. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.